Are you allowed to carry a gun for safety? The Supreme Court's weighing in on that. The issue?
Or whether the government must let residents carry a handgun in public.
I know a little about this conflict because I once tried to get a carry permit in my town. They didn't make it easy. This is 50 pages. The form says I must promise I know the definition of other weapons, like metal knuckle knife, a kung fu star. I don't want a kung fu star. I just want a gun for safety. It took hours just to fill out the forms. Then you have to go in person to police headquarters. Here they fingerprinted me, asked me to give reasons why I should be allowed to have a gun, and they charged me a $430 application fee. Half a year later, they told me, no, you may not have a carry permit. They said I could try again if I could prove a special need for a gun. And I tried that. I showed them threats on my life. Not good enough, they said later. Yet other people got permits. Big celebrities got them. So did the politically connected.
Friends of the ruling class, that's who gets it. Everyone else, you're out of luck.
I wasn't famous enough. But I probably would have gotten a permit if I'd bribed the cops in the permit department. Turned out they were taking
lavish gifts in exchange for gun permits.
So were some politically connected lawyers like this man. And a man with police connections was caught
Offering cops as much as $6,000 to issue gun permits without doing background checks.
In other places, a political contribution got people permits. Scams like that thrive whenever politicians pass too many laws. And wait, why do such restrictions even exist? I thought the Supreme Court already ruled that all Americans have the right to have a gun.
The High Court voted 5-4 that firearms are essential for self-defense no matter where people live.
But
many other courts have thumbed their nose at that Supreme Court ruling.
That's why Alan Gottlieb and his Second Amendment Foundation support this new case. Robert Nash and Brendan Koch sued after they were denied permits, and that case has now reached the Supreme Court. You're excited about this.
Yeah, and I couldn't be more excited about it.
Court watchers predict his side will win, especially because there are more originalist judges on the court. So it's likely that soon more Americans will legally be able to carry guns. Of course, lots of people say that will be terrible.
No more silence! End gun violence!
Women are less safe when there are more guns. Every vulnerable population, be it LGBT people, students of color, has more to fear.
Actually, data on new gun owners shows that many minorities and women believe having a gun gives them less to fear.
There's an awful lot of women out there that bought firearms to protect themselves and feel a whole lot safer.
And here's another common argument against people owning guns.
The more guns we have, the less safe we all are. And we are the laughingstock of the world.
We are the laughingstock of the world.
I think there's an awful lot of people around the world that wish they had the freedom we have in America and have a Second Amendment. 800,000 times a year, a person uses a firearm to protect themselves. If you call 911, they usually get there after the crime is over and fill out the paperwork.
And it's true, in prisons, felons have always told me what they feared most was not the police, but a victim who might be armed.
When you're going to rob somebody you don't know, it makes it harder because you don't know what to expect out of them.
Often just showing the pistol is enough to protect yourself.
Just the mere presence of the gun stops the crime from happening.
And yet, compared to other countries, there is more gun crime here.
There's more crime of all sorts here compared to many other countries. We have a lot of social, economic, and cultural reasons why.
I mean to kill you in 1 minute, Ned.
America has always been different. The frontier attracted people with guns. And even today, all the Americas have higher murder rates. Yet there's also evidence that given America's culture, allowing all people to carry guns reduces crime. Over the last decades, most states switched from banning carrying guns to allowing it. And as they did, violent crime went down. Especially telling, in each state, crime dropped right after they changed the law. Gottlieb says that's because
an armed society is a polite society.
I didn't believe that until I started researching gun crime. But now I think it's true. More guns does generally mean less crime. Thanks for watching our video. If you like it, please hit the like button. That actually helps us out. Praво.